everyone.
Hey there.
Hey guys, thank you so much for joining us today for Flower Friday. I'm Amanda.
I'm Sherry.
And we are the mother-daughter designers at Grace Monroe Home, where we help you transform the ordinary home into an extraordinary home.
We sure do, and we have got an adorable wreath that we are going to work on today. I just love this sign we're using.
Yeah, so this is going to be fun.
Yes.
We decided today that we were going to do a summer wreath tutorial for you so that maybe it would brighten up your day just a little bit today.
That's
Welcome,
right.
those of you who are watching us live.
Yes. We hope you all are well and doing good. And we know a lot of you are at home right now. And so we want to keep you entertained for just a few minutes.
That's right. So y'all make sure to share this video with your friends. Let them know that we are on live and that we're going to be having some fun today.
That's right.
There we go.
Yes,
See your comments. All right. Hello, Jackie. Welcome. Hi,
Hey
Diane.
there. Hey there.
Thanks for joining us today.
Yes.
All right. So, like we said, we're going to be making a fun and cheerful and bright summer wreath. So this is going to be a lot of fun today.
Yes.
I
yes.
love these bright summer colors, and I think we all need a little bit of brightness
We
and color
do.
in our lives right now.
Yes.
So today, oops, I'm sticking
Stuff to you.
So today we are using an 18-inch grapevine wreath base.
Yes,
and we
we
have
are.
an adorable sign that we're going to be using.
Isn't that cute? It says, "The South is my happy place." And that works for us because we are here in Alabama. And if you're new to watching us, I'm sure you couldn't have ever guessed that by our accents.
We're Southern gals.
That's right. And
so what we've done, we've already wired our sign on. Now this is a really neat sign. Actually, I was looking at it earlier because it's almost a foam, but
Yes.
it's like a hard
yes,
foam.
it's a hard. And we just used our jewelry hole punch to punch little holes in each side, and
So we
wired
punched
it
a
right
hole
on. Yeah.
on each side, and then we just wired it. We used 26 gauge floral wire, and
Yeah.
we wired it just straight onto the grapevine wreath base.
That's exactly right. So, and y'all tell
Hello,
us, if you're
Shannon.
wreath makers, what all are you working on right now?
Hey Betty, thank you for joining us. We are so glad that you guys are spending a little bit of time
Yes.
with us today. This is fun. We love our Flower Fridays.
We sure do.
And if you're new to us, we are live on Facebook every Friday at 4 o'clock p.m. Central Standard Time for Flower Friday. So if you're watching us live, if you're watching on YouTube or Facebook, welcome. We're glad to have you here with us today. And if you're watching the replay, let us know that in the comments.
That's right. And I'm going to show you what we're going to be using, and then Amanda's going to show you the ribbon. But we are using an 18-inch grapevine wreath. We do have our sign, and that did come from Craft Outlet, so we've got that. We've got several flowers we're going to be using. We've got some cabbage roses, some dahlias that we're going to be using, and then we've got some fern and these, which are
love those.
so
Those are
pretty.
so
I'm not
pretty.
sure what these are called. Now, these did come from, where did we get these? Do you remember? Where did we?
I don't remember right offhand, but we will let you know.
Thinking, I think I got these from Ranch House Supplies. And I also got the fern and this yellow. It actually came in one pick all together, and that also came from Ranch House Wreaths and Supplies. And we've got some of our favorite greenery here, one of our favorites that we're going to be putting in just to fill in a little bit. And then we've got some blue pennies that we're going to be using. Do you need these scissors?
I'm going to need them. I sure am.
Alrighty.
And so first, before I tell you what kind of ribbons we're going to be using, I know that so many of us are at home right now, and so we have some time at home. So let us know in the comments what you are doing at home on your time off. If
Yes.
you are one of those who are watching us and you do have a lot of time on your hands right now.
What have you been doing?
I see that some of these in the comments have said they're going to be, or they're already doing some cleaning and organizing.
Yes.
And we have been power washing my house. So
Oh
we've been
yeah, y'all been doing that.
We've been taking time to get some things done.
I've been working in the yard because, of course, all winter we haven't done much to it, so it needed it. So
Yeah.
I have been doing that, cutting grass and cleaning up, all that fun stuff.
Yeah, we cut some grass, worked in the yard, power washing the house, tried to get some things done that we
Yes.
haven't had much time to do on lately.
I've got a question for you. How many of you like doing yard work? My husband and I had this whole conversation last night because he despises yard work and I actually love it, which is weird, I know, but I do.
Well, I like
So-
riding lawnmower. But I don't know how,
I know.
I don't know how much work that is, but I do like riding it.
Yeah, I know. I can't tell you how many mornings I'll look out my bedroom window and see Amanda on that riding lawnmower.
That's my time to
That's
think.
her time. That's what she
I have to
says.
fight my husband for it.
Yeah, they do. They fight over it, but I don't have to fight mine for it. I'm gonna tell you. But
I like what Patty says in the comments. She said, eating, eating, eating.
oh yes, I'm doing a lot. Isn't that funny? It's like you just want to eat. I'm doing the same thing.
So I saw on the news today, they said instead of the freshman 15, this is the Corona
15. Yeah, I know.
I don't know if that's a good thing.
I don't think it is necessarily, but hey, it's comforting. It is comforting.
That's what a lot of us
Yeah.
do. I know. So snacking.
I know.
on
I've
it.
seen so many of my Facebook friends that are baking and making bread and all this, and I'm like, oh my goodness.
You're not a baker, neither am I.
No, I am not a baker. That is not me. I love to eat it, but I'm not a baker.
All right, guys. So I'm going to go ahead and tell you what ribbons we're working with, and I'm going to go ahead and get started on our bow. So we are making a whimsical bow today. And I have some very pretty ribbons. First, I have a blue and white buffalo check.
Yeah.
We love buffalo check.
Yes, we do.
And then I have this lime green and pink striped, which I really like. This is actually the first time that I have used this ribbon.
Yes, I like it too.
Then I have some lime green and white that we're going to add in there. And I love this. We're going to just give it a whimsical look. We're going to add some of the colorful polka dots, just to make it fun and cheery.
Yep, it works with the sign.
I've got some pink, just some hot pink. This is 1.5 inch. Now all of these ribbons that I'm using are wired ribbon. That's really important. You want to make sure you get wired ribbon.
Definitely.
And then I've got just a little bit, we're just going to add a couple of little loops of black and white just to tie in the black polka dots in the sign. So I'm going to go ahead and get started. Now I already have my tails made, and these are cut at 14 inches. Let's see, I need some wire. And today I'm using a bowdabra bow maker to make my bow. We are going to be making 2 different bows, but for my main bow, we're going to use the bowdabra bow maker. Now the ribbon came from, most of it actually came from Craft Outlet.
Yes.
Most all of it came from Craft Outlet today. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to put my first ribbon into the bowdabra, and we have lots of tutorials.
Yes.
Move that out of the way. We have lots of tutorials on bow making, so check out our blog at www.gracemonroehome.com or our YouTube channel, and you can find a lot of different tutorials on making bows.
Yes, a lot of are a lot close up views, so that you can really see.
All right, so what I'm going to do, and I'll just go ahead and show you what I'm about to do. So this ribbon is different on both sides. So it's plain on one side, and then it's got your pretty check pattern on one side. So I want to make sure that my pretty side is what is, the loops are the pretty side, and that's what everybody can see. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put my pretty side facing down into the bowdabra. Now I've got about 1 inch over here on my left side, and I'm left-handed. If you're right-handed, you can do it opposite. And I'm going to just loop it over just like that, and I'm going to have about 6-inch loops here. And I'm going to do the same thing on the other side, like that. And what I do to measure, because I don't use a measuring mat or anything, I just pull them up together and just make sure they're relatively even. They do not have to be perfect, but you just kind of want them as close as you can get them. And I'm
you
just,
see she twists.
yeah, I twist it just like that and pull my loop back over. Okay.
That's the end of that roll.
Yep, that's the end of it. So I had just enough of that.
Just enough. That's right.
So I'm going to cut that off because I'm done with that, so I don't even need it. I'm going to cut that off just a little bit more. All right, and I'm going to push it all down in my bowdabra. Make sure it's real tight in there, just like that. Then I'm going to move on to my striped ribbon.
I love that ribbon.
I do too. It's very pretty. So I push it in there, and I'm going to bring out my striped. And this one I'm going to also do 4 loops. So I make my first loop, twist, make my second loop. And I've done so many of these that I can just kind of eyeball it to make sure that my loops are the right length. But if you don't feel comfortable doing that, you can definitely get a little cutting mat or measuring mat or something and actually measure your mat, or you can measure your loops, or you can just use a measuring tape, which is what we used to do actually.
Yes.
So I'm gonna make all my loops for this. I've also got 4 loops. Now this is gonna be a big, pretty bow when we get done with it. It's got something on that ribbon.
Uh-oh.
I don't know what that was.
I think it was a piece of moss.
Maybe.
We had used moss before. So.
And I'm going to cut this off because I'm done with that. And just push it down. Hey Marie, thank you for joining us today.
Hey there.
So next I'm going to add in my green and white. And I'm going to do the same thing. Just put that tail in there.
I like that one too.
Yeah, I think this is pretty too. Now this one I'm going to make just a little bit shorter. I'm going to make these loops about 5 inches. And just a little tip, whenever I make these whimsical bows, I always start with my widest ribbon first. So if, like today, I'm using 2.5 inch and 1.5 inch. But if I had a 4 inch or a 3 inch ribbon, that would go first. So my widest is always going to go first. Okay. And then next I'm going to do my pink ribbon. Hey Wanda, thank you for joining us live today. Whoops, wrong one. And you see, I just throw mine. You could just put it here on the table if you want to. Just out of habit, I just throw mine down. So either way. Now actually, when the ribbon is the same on both sides, like this pink is, you actually don't have to twist. It's really easy. You just go back and forth in your bowdabra, just like that. I'm going to cut that off. Push it down. And I'm going to put my polka dot, which I love just because it just gives it kind of that whimsical look.
I'm loving that polka dot.
I know, it's fun.
It is.
And, you know, I just think it's kind of festive and bright.
It is.
And this one's just going to be
it's going to get
whimsical and pretty.
There we go.
Cut that off. Push that down, and now I did not make a tail, and I did that on purpose for this because I just want just a little bit of that black and white just to pop. So I saved this for last, and I'm just going to put just a few little small, about 4 inch, these are going to be just a little bit smaller loops right in the center of my bow. And that is just going to just tie in a little bit of black that's on the sign.
Works perfectly.
I had some tape on that. So
oh yeah.
Because that was the very end of the roll.
Yeah, roll. Yeah.
So I did good on my ribbon.
You did.
Alright, so now you see what it looks like when it's in the bowdabra, and that's a lot of ribbon because like I said, this is a big pretty bow. So it's got a lot of different ribbons and a lot of loops. So you got to make sure that you hold on to that and it doesn't all come flying out.
Yeah, so keep a finger in between there.
So when I pull it out of the bowdabra, I've got 2 ends here and then I've got a loop on this side. But I always want to make sure that I at least keep one finger right there on the ribbon so it doesn't go flying all over the place.
Believe me, we have done that.
Yeah.
Start all over.
Yeah, I don't want to have to start over today. But hey, it's happened.
Oh, yes.
And I just pull my wire around, and I do about 5 or 6 really tight twists, and that's just going to make sure that it all stays together and secure. Okay, and you can just do the bow just like that if you want to. So now what I'm going to do, I am going to fluff out my bow, and to do that I usually start at the back of my bow, because I mean, it really doesn't matter, but that's how I start. And you just pull one loop one way and one another, back and forth, until you have everything pulled out and fluffed out just the way you want it. And now this
will take you some time.
That's what I was about to say. This is probably one of the hardest parts, and it's not even that hard.
No, it's not. But it is the part that takes you a while to get used to doing this.
Because I'm kind of a perfectionist, so I like to make sure my loops are just right.
It is a fun, happy bow.
So you can go ahead and show them how you wired on the loop. I mean the bows if you want to.
Okay, I just put one here at the top of my sign, the top corner, and then I've got this one here at the bottom, just to accent right there on the bottom. Now I'm going to go ahead and get started with greening my wreath. Now what we're using today is this fern, and like I said, this was in a pick. It came with the fern and a couple of other leaves, and then the little yellow flowers. You could use maidenhair fern or anything that is shaped kind of like this to do this particular wreath. But some of these are a little bit larger than others, so I'm going to start with my smaller ones. And I'm just dipping into my glue skillet here, and I'm going to put this one right here. I want it to be towards the sign, just like that, so I'm just going to kind of bend it a little bit like that.
And while she's doing that, I'm actually just going to go ahead and wire my first bow. I haven't not made my second one yet. I still have to make that one, the small one.
Yes, and she'll show you about that in a minute when you get ready to make it.
I gotta have a little bit of ribbon though.
A little what?
The ribbon.
Oh, there they are.
Okay.
Yeah, I saved those. Are you just going to make it out of those two? Okay. I'll put that one out of the way. Okay. Now I've got one of my taller ones. I'm going to go ahead and put this one right here in the top, just like that. So you see where I'm at so far. I'm going to go ahead, because I like to make sure that whatever I do up here, I'm going to do down here. So I'm going to go ahead and take another one of my longer ones, and I'm just going to bring it right here. So these two are going to kind of be the same, just like that. Okay, now I'm going to take another one of my smaller ones, and it's going to go right in here.
Let's see, for those of you asking what the sign says, it says, "The South is my happy place."
That's right. Okay. So I've got those. You see how I've got the three smaller ones there, and then my taller ones. So now I'm going to come around here behind my bow. And I'm going to put one of my smaller ones there.
I think we need to scoot that just a little bit over.
This one?
The glue.
Oh, the glue towards you or towards
me?
Towards you. You're having to reach too far. Okay.
I think I'm losing my glue before it gets on my...
Okay, how's that?
Yeah,
is that better?
That's better.
Alrighty.
Like, I just see my glue dripping before it even gets to my wreath.
Yeah. Okay, now I'm going to go ahead and put one of my shorter ones right here. And I've got another shorter one that I'm going to put here on this, again, on this side behind the bow. Okay, this one, I'm going to aim it because it's one of our longer ones. So I've got it coming right in there, just like that. And this one I'm going to put up here at the top. Right in there. So I've just basically got it all the way around, just like that. Now, what I'm going to do next is I'm going to put my blue flowers, and these actually came on a bush that's like this, so I've just cut several of them off. I'm going to start with one, and what I want to do, I want these to look like they're falling naturally, so I'm just kind of bending them just a little like that. But let's stop it on so that you can...
Oh, you want me to show?
Yes.
Okay, so I'm going to go ahead because I want to make sure that I'm
in the same place.
And have everything right. So I'm going to go ahead and make my second bow. I'm just going to do this one by hand real quick. If you don't feel comfortable making it by hand, you can make it on the bowdabra. But what I do...
Oh, you're going to use a...
Yeah, I'll do, well, either way. I kind of pinch it with my fingers. I figure out how much tail I want. Then I pinch it with my fingers. I make a loop, and you can change the size of the loop, of course, depending on how much you actually, or how big you want your loop. But I don't want these too big. I just want just a little bit.
Yeah.
So I'm going to pinch it there with my fingers, and then I'm going to pull another loop around just like that.
So it looks just like
a
bow tie.
So I make it even, yeah. So it's like that. What do I do with my scissors? They're under you. They're over there with you.
Oh, sorry.
Stealing my scissors.
Stole her scissors. Uh-oh.
Okay. Oops. And I'm left-handed, so.
I know. I was fixing to say that.
I know. I don't know why. I actually don't know why I was just doing that with my right hand. That's
I don't know
weird.
either.
Okay. So then I am going to make another couple of loops with this pretty polka dot. So what I do, I want just a little bit of a tail. So I figure out how much that I want for a tail, and I just want maybe about 4 inches or so. So that's where I'm going to make my first little pinch. I'm going to put it together with the other one. So I pinch it all in my hand just like that. And then I make my other loop. So this is going to be about the same size as the one that I had before. And then I'm going to just twist just a little bit and make my other loop.
Yeah.
Just like that. Let's see. And I'm going to cut that off. So I only want one tail of each. I just want just a little bit. And now you could use a pipe cleaner, you can use floral wire, or you can just use a zip tie like I'm using right here. She actually used...
I used floral wire, yeah.
But
so either way, yes.
Whatever you've got handy. I just had a zip tie right there, so that's just what I used. And you just kind of zip tie it right in the center. And you can cut that off, and then you can just wire it straight to there. And I probably should have just used floral wire because
you got to put it on the wreath anyway.
But either way,
that's okay. Yeah.
And I guess you could zip tie it right to the wreath if you want to, but I just didn't do that this time.
That works.
But I like to have a couple of little loops down there.
Yeah, I think it just really adds. It makes it emphasizes the sign, and that's what's so cute. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and put my first piece of my blue in, and I want this to hang down almost to the bow, so I'm going to put it in up here. If I can get it in, it doesn't want to go. And I'm just going to bend it so that it's coming down just like that. So we've got that hanging just like that. Now, I'm going to take my next piece and I'm going to have that coming about middle. Just like that.
And I feel like my wreath is just a little bit different size than yours. So
I think it is. It looks like it's about a 20 inch, although it's supposed to be an 18 inch.
Yeah, it looks larger.
It does, don't it?
But that's okay.
So you may have to put a few more and stuff.
I may have to add just a little
okay.
bit more to mine, but that's okay.
Yes. Now I'm going to come right in here, and I'm just coming around my wreath just like this. And as I'm doing it, I'm just kind of bending them just a little so that they flow in the direction that I want them to go.
And those of you who are just hopping on live with us, thank you so much for joining us. I know there's so much going on. There's other stuff you could be watching right now, but I really appreciate you spending some time with us today. And if you guys will share this video for us, we would really, really appreciate it.
Yes, we would. Okay, so I've got, this is where I'm at so far. Do you see?
Yeah.
That's where I'm at so far.
And you just put them all in the top right now.
Yes, right now I've just put them in the top, but I'm getting ready to start putting them in the bottom. Okay, so the first one for the bottom, I'm gonna start and put it right about there. Go up under the bow so that I can have this one where I want it to go.
Yeah, these are really long stems. In case you didn't see them,
but I think
I don't know if y'all can see that, but they're like really long stems.
I think I'm gonna use this one.
So we're kind of having to really tuck them in because we can cut them off shorter, but
that way you don't have you're not able to arrange them like you want to if you. So it's better to leave your stem long so that you can get it to be exactly where you want it to be. Okay, so I've got those there, and I'm just going to keep moving up, and this one I'm going to kind of put up under the bow, but it's on the outside. So just like that. I'm going to turn it this way to make sure I've got those where I want them.
Let's see. Karen said this is such a welcome calm in the storm. Y'all are wonderful.
Oh, well, thank you. We want to do all we can to help because this is such a trying time for people, we know.
Let's see. Susan said, "Where are the blue flowers from?"
These came from Ranch House Crafts. Wreath is it Ranch House Wreaths and Crafts or Crafts and Wreaths? But I think it's Wreaths and Crafts. Ranch House Crafts.
I believe the website is ranchhousecrafts.com.
Yes,
I believe.
I
but
believe.
I will link it after we're done. I will link the website.
Yes. I wanted to add one more. So I'm just, let's see, I may need to push that one up a little bit. Let's see. Yeah, take that one out.
Oops, I just glued my wreath to the glue pot.
Uh-oh.
I'm getting them all over here. I told you, this is
I'm telling you.
My wreath is huge.
It is huge.
I feel like it's got to be bigger. They said it was an 18, but it's got to be bigger.
I knew when I saw it, I said, that is not an 18 inch.
But that's okay.
That's all right. We will make it work. Okay. So, I have all of my blue pretty flowers. Let's see. I want that one to fall back a little bit. Now, I'm going to add my pink filler flowers here. So these, I'm going to put them around. We're working outside and then in. So I'm going to start these. And I'm going to put one right here. Just like that. And I'm just going to keep going around. These are pretty.
These are pretty. That's what those look like up close. They're a good filler to use.
They really are. There we go.
Hey, Wynn, thank you for joining us. Hey, Elaine, you're not too late.
No,
we're really just getting started.
You haven't missed anything much. Okay. Now I've got my top, but I'm gonna come here to the bottom and start putting some of these at the bottom. And this is just giving it a little bit of color around the outside. So we're just really following the same little pattern all the way around.
Carol, the pink ones actually came from she may have them at Ranch House Crafts.
Yes, so check.
You'll have to check. We actually purchased them from Pioneer Wholesale.
Yes.
Pioneer is closed right now.
Yes,
but I know that Ranch House Crafts, Wreaths and Crafts, I know she's still shipping and she's still open, so check her.
Yes, because even if she doesn't have the exact one, she may have something very similar, because she has a lot of stuff. So I would definitely check.
But I like these because they come in a few different colors.
Yes.
They come in orange and purple and pink. And like I said earlier, they're just a good filler flower.
Yeah, they really are. Whoops. This is stringing again.
Yeah, it seemed like that. Oh, wow.
What in the world?
Our glue is a little bit stringy today.
Yes. Okay. I'll turn it this way just to make sure I got it. Yep. Okay. So now we've got our outside done, and basically what we're doing when we're putting our flowers like this, we're still using them as if we were greening our wreath. We're just using flowers instead of actual greenery. I have one left.
That's what mine looks like so far.
Okay. Now the first thing I am going to do is take my pretty peonies. And I'm going to put one of them. First I need to get my bow back where I need it.
I love these. Sometimes it's a little hard to find blue flowers.
It is.
This year, it shouldn't be so hard this year just because.
Not with it being the flower.
It's the color of the year.
Yeah, exactly.
But I love these. I just love the color of the blue. I think it's really pretty and vibrant. So I love when we can find a really good blue flower.
I do too. And these are pretty. Now I'm going to put one of my pennies right down here on the bottom edge of my sign, just like that. And then I'm going to put my other one up here, coming out of, whoops, there was the leaf, but I don't need it. And it is coming out of my bow, just like that. Now we're going to take these pretty, I love this color in these cabbage roses. Aren't they beautiful? So pretty.
We've been using a lot of cabbage roses
yes,
lately.
I'm loving them.
Yeah, I love them right now too. Well, I love them anytime, but
yeah,
they have some pretty ones right now.
they do. And this one I'm just going to add right here beside my blue, just like that. And then I've got a little tiny one, so I'm going to put this little tiny one right down here next to my sign, just like that. I'm going to do the same thing at the bottom. These are just such sweet colors to me. I love these.
Yeah, I love these pretty bright colors.
Yes. Now this one, and I'm pushing up my leaves so that I do have my leaves on these. Now this one I'm going to put on this side of my little bow, just like that. And I'm going to add one more cabbage rose. And this one is going to go behind my bow. Just like that. Okay, now I've got these real pretty little yellow flowers, so I'm going to sprinkle these around. I love these, and they're little plastic flowers, but they look so real, don't they?
Yeah.
They're just so pretty. So my first one I'm going to just kind of take in here, and I'm going to put it sort of in between my blue and my pink, but I've got it kind of hanging down towards my sign. I'm going to do the same thing here, but this time it's going to be going towards the sign. Just like that.
You put it also beside the blue.
Uh-huh. Yep. Let's see. I've got some little berries that I am going to add. I want to put one of them right over here. And this one I'm going to put on this side of my little bow.
Oh, Julie, actually the glue pot, it's called a glue pot, and it's made by Surebonder. You can find these on Amazon. You can find them at pretty much, I know Hobby Lobby has them. A lot of craft stores have them. You can find them on their website at surebonder.com. But this is a great, I always tell everybody, this is like
it's the
wreath
number
making
one
tool
thing
that I don't want to live without.
Yeah. No, never want to live without that. Let's see. Let me go ahead and do my dahlias, because I do love these. I poked my finger and it will not stop bleeding.
Yeah.
So,
I did that earlier.
yeah, you did it earlier.
I was
and now
bleeding everywhere
mine's-
earlier.
Yep.
So now it's your turn, I guess.
Yes, it is. One of those things. Okay, now this one, I want to put it up here in the very top. just like that. I want it to kind of be higher, just a little higher than my blue flower. So I've got it just like that. And now let's see, another big one. So I'm going to put this one on the other side. It's going to be really towards the outside of my bow, just like that. So we've kind of got a, just like a corner thing going on, and I love that. Let me turn it this way and see where we are. Get my bow straight.
Hey, Bobby. Thanks for hopping on.
Hey, Bobby.
Welcome.
I hope everybody is doing well. If y'all are like me, you're probably doing a lot of praying right now. That's what's getting us through.
Yes,
Okay.
they just canceled my girls' school for the rest of the year, so
Yeah, so that's
we're
gonna be fun.
we're gonna be homeschooling. Well, not canceled, but they told us
They'll
we have to
video
homeschool.
school. Yeah.
Well, we'll have homeschool. We're with the
Yeah.
private. They're in a private school, but
Yeah.
so I've always wanted to, try homeschooling.
Yes, this is the way to do it.
Now's the time, I guess.
Yep. Yep. Now you see that our son's got some little cute little daisies, so I wanted just to add just
I don't
a
have
few.
any daisies.
I know,
over
I'm gonna give
here.
you some. I just wanted to add just a few. I don't want a lot of these, but just a few to add to. Here's you another. I don't know how many I'm gonna use yet, so we'll see.
White daisies are usually easy to find. You can find
Yes.
those. I think
Especially
Hobby
this
Lobby,
time of
Walmart,
year, yeah.
pretty much anywhere.
Yeah, so I'm going to have one just kind of hanging there like that. Let's see. I'm going to bring this one right in here. Take another one and put it right down here below my bow. And I'm putting one right behind at the top, but kind of peeking out above my bow, just like that, beside the dahlia. But I'm even going to put so that it looks like it's sort of in the bow just a little bit. And I like the way that looks, so I'm going to put some on this side and have it up in the bow. On this side, just like that.
Yeah, some of them are kind of long.
Yeah, they are. Oh, I just want it to just be here just a little bit, just like that. Okay, now I'm going to add some of my pea leaf. And I may add some more of my yellow here in just a second. But I want to fill up any of my spaces with my pea leaf. first going to put this one right here because I have a empty spot right here. Did you not get tea leaf?
Okay.
Oh, I'm sorry. I think I've got it over here with me. I do. Here it is.
Oh.
I had it. I just forgot to give it to you.
It's okay. I didn't check my pile beforehand.
Yeah. You have to check your pile. You never know what I'm going to do.
And you're just filling in with the...
I'm just filling in with my pea leaf.
With the pea leaf.
Yep.
Which I love this.
I love it too. It's one of my favorites. We use it any chance we get. It just works so well with so many designs.
Yeah, I mean, it's very versatile.
It is. Put one more. We'll see. And even with the greenery or anything, we push them up to the top. Now, you don't want to go all the way so that everything is mashed, but you do want to push it up a good bit towards the top. This way really quick just to see where else I need something. I'm going to put some right here in the top. Daisy, so I'm going to put another of my daisies up here at the top. Put another one right up, straight up at the top. Okay, now let me see. Oh, I keep forgetting about my little yellow, and I want to add those around.
There are little puffballs too.
Oh, I forgot about those.
They're cute.
They are cute. I can't believe I forgot about those.
I like our little puffballs.
Yes, I like those too. I guess they're dandelions. I guess that's what they're supposed to be. I saved a place for them and then forgot about them. This wreath is one of those that is hard to get stuff in for some reason. Am I complaining too much? I feel like I am complaining.
Hey, that's okay.
I don't need to complain, do I?
You just have a hard time with that wreath.
Yes, I'm having a tough time. Yep.
All wreaths are not created equal.
No, they are not.
When it comes to grapevine wreaths.
That's right.
As I said, mine is supposed to be an 18-inch, but it's really big.
Yes, it is
It's
huge.
got to be more like a 20.
I'm going to put this one over here. Those are just so cute. I'm glad you mentioned that. I was about to forget it all to pieces. I can't believe that. And I'm going to put this one right here beside my blue one. Just there in the corner. Add some more of my little yellow.
Do we just have 2 of the dahlias, or did I miss one?
Nope, I haven't put my. There again, I was about to forget that.
Okay. I didn't know.
One of the smaller ones.
I didn't know if I was behind.
No, I'm behind. I got stuck and that just messed me up. This one's supposed to be down here, like this. There we go. I knew it was missing something. So there we go. Alright, now back to my little yellow. And I'm just kind of sprinkling these around. I just want a little touch of them here and there. So I'm just going to kind of sprinkle them around. But I'm going to put another one of my tea leaves right up here behind my cabbage rows, because I have a spot right there that I'm not crazy about. There we go. Okay. Did put this one in, and I think I will put it right here in the top. And now you can get the blue flowers that we're using, you can get those in several different colors. You can get them in pink, yellow. So you could do this combination of colors, you know, or you could change it up and use just about any colors that you wanted to use. Let me turn it this way so I can, oh, that's where I needed it.
And I'm going to add some of this in here.
Yes,
because
I've got that too. Yeah,
lot
yours
of
is so
extra
big.
room
That's true.
in mine, so I definitely need a little bit more.
Yeah, just sprinkle it around.
So,
And that's, there again, that's, you know, it's going to depend on what wreath you're using and that kind of thing. But these are great. This is Baby's Breath, and it came from Michael's, and it comes in several different colors, and it's just a perfect flower to, you know, put places that you need something extra.
yeah, it's a really good filler.
It's a great filler.
And I like the little extra greenery that they have on there.
I do too. I like that too, and that's maidenhair fern, I think. And it just is really pretty. This. Let's see, where can I use this piece? Oh, let's see.
So I'm just filling in spots because, like I said, mine's a little bit bigger than hers. So I'm having to add just a little bit extra. So I'm just filling in these spots, really with this baby's breath, because it is really, it's so pretty.
It is, isn't it?
I lost one of my puff balls.
Uh-oh. Well, what in the world?
Well, it probably fell off the table over there.
Oh, I bet it did.
I probably threw it off at some point. So I only have 2 in mine, but that's okay. We'll put it in after we find it. After we find it.
Yep.
It's around here somewhere.
Yeah. We're running out of room, aren't we?
Yeah, because this is bigger than
I know, that thing is huge.
than normal, so it's taking up my table space. And I'm knocking stuff over.
Yep, yep. I've got another little piece of yellow, and I don't want to waste it, but it didn't have a stem, so I just found a little stem and put it in there. There you go. I am finished with mine, I think. And it does have strings all over it. Goodness gracious. Oops. I just took that flower off. Oh well. There you go. Now, and I know that if you watched us, you know about using the hair dryer, but for those that haven't ever watched us, the best way to get rid of the glue strings, or boogers as we call them, glue boogers, is to just take your hair dryer on low and just blow all over it, and that will get rid of all of those for you. It's amazing how they just disappear.
Oops.
What you do? Well, I just
blow dry that, because I just
you just stuck the whole thing in there, didn't you? Yeah.
Oopsie.
That's what happens when we don't have a lot of.
Hey, but if that happens, what she was talking about, the glue,
the blow
dryer, hair dryer, whatever,
is perfect.
It'll get it right off.
Yes, it is. And yours is like that thing is huge. Hers is huge.
It's huge.
It really is beautiful. It is beautiful, but it is huge. Yeah. Woo. But there you go.
I may add a little more to mine.
And I may too, but hopefully. I think they are big. Though. That one, I don't know how you can add anymore. It's huge. Yep.
Hard to see, I think.
I know it. It's hard to see the whole thing.
I'm trying to get in the frame so y'all can see.
Yeah. Yeah, they missized that 18-inch wreath, I just think.
I think so, too.
I think
so
it's more like a 20.
I am going to move that out of the way just a little bit, because I don't want to cover up my pretty sign.
Yeah, that's what I kept doing, because you just want to make sure you can see your sign.
Yeah.
Isn't that pretty? Pretty, pretty.
Hopefully I'm holding it up so y'all can see.
Yep. I could move this out of the way now so that they could see. But there you go. And like we said, you can use any kind of, any color combination, any kind. You could use hydrangeas, and roses, and just any kind of your flowers in it. So there you go. And that looks good. So pretty.
Yeah, so the bigger it is, the more you
gotta use. Yeah, you're going to keep adding. That's right. And keep making it bigger and bigger and bigger. Yeah.
I need one more
one more
of the baby's breath, but
and
you used all yours.
I used it. Yep, sorry. But that's all right.
Yeah, that's okay. You can add more later.
Yeah. But there you go. I love these colors too.
Yeah,
Aren't
and they're
they
so
pretty?
bright and vibrant and perfect for summer.
They are.
These colors just make you happy when you
They
look at them.
They really do. Yep. You could do, we were talking about it earlier, you could do, with this sign, you could do pink and yellow, use some lemons. You know, there's all kinds of things you could do with this.
I found my other puffball.
You found it.
I'm going to go, I don't know what it is. It's a puffball.
I think it's
Where'd
a dandelion.
you put your third one?
I don't, oh, right here. I just
I
put
got one there and one there.
Oh, I put one at the end up there. Put one right here.
Right here. Right here.
Oh, right there. Yeah, that'll work.
Okay. Yeah, there we go.
There you go.
So I've got my third puffball in there now.
Yeah.
It was on the floor. I had knocked it under the table.
Oh, yeah. So there you go. I love it. I like that big one. Even though it's huge. Yeah, if you got a big, see, I could use that.
Yeah.
I don't have a big door, but I put it beside my door on my wall, so I definitely could use one that size.
Yeah. Well, this is fun. So y'all,
it is.
Definitely give these wreaths a try that we're making you, that we're showing you how to, or that we're showing you how to make. Give them a try someday because they are fun to make.
They are fun to make. They sure are. And like we said, you could use other colors and, you know, just whatever you wanted.
So now's a good time, since a lot of us, if you're watching live, hopefully this won't last too long, but if you're watching live, a lot of us are at home. You know, we got the news on, and
turn off the news
turn off the news.
Turn it off.
Get creative. Get in your craft room or at your kitchen table or wherever you go to craft.
Wherever you craft and do something.
Yeah, get those creative juices flowing.
Yes, that's right. If you've got children or grandchildren, get them involved. Show them how to do some stuff, and so that they're not watching TV all day.
I know. So we've got to get in the homeschool vibe.
Yes, you do.
Technically, it's our spring break this week, so we didn't have to do much of
that. We had to cancel our little trip.
So it's almost her birthday next Thursday, so y'all make sure that you post on our page. Give her a happy birthday. Next Thursday is her birthday.
Yes.
So we had a very special.
Yes, because it's a big birthday. It is my 60th birthday.
I'm surprised you
I don't care. I always said my age never made one bit of difference to me. It was their ages that bothered me, my kids' ages. But my age, it has never bothered me. And yes, I will be 60 Thursday. That is I can't even believe that, but I am.
She doesn't look it, does she?
Oh, I don't know about that. You haven't seen me in the morning, but anyway,
we had a really special.
They were surprising me.
Trip. We had rented this big house on the bay for all of our family. We're going to go. We had to cancel, but that's okay.
That's okay. We'll do it.
That's okay.
Some other time. That's right.
We can rebook it after this is all over and have a late birthday vacation.
Yep, that's exactly right. I appreciated that they thought to do that. That's right.
Well, we wanted to do something special, but it didn't work out this time. But that's okay.
Yep.
We're healthy.
I know. We are, and that is something to be grateful for right now. That is, yes, we do have a lot to be grateful for. That is for sure.
All right, guys. Well, we thank you so much for joining us here for Flower Friday.
Yes,
be sure to join us every Friday at 4:00 p.m. Central Standard Time.
Yes.
For Flower Friday Live. But if you're not able to join us live, you can always watch the replay. We're on YouTube. We're on Facebook. You can definitely find us there. Also, be sure to check out our blog at www.gracemonroehome.com, because we have tons of DIY tips, tutorials, blog posts, creative things, all kinds of stuff.
That's right. And now you've got time on your hands, a lot of you, so that's the perfect time to check it out and to do some of these things.
Yeah, and just remember, we're all in this together.
Yes, we are.
Stay positive.
We are.
Think of things to be grateful for. Get those creative juices flowing.
That will make a difference, I'm telling you. It really does. Yeah. Y'all have a blessed weekend.
Yes. Stay safe, stay healthy.
Yes.
And have a very blessed weekend. And we'll see you next week.
Bye, y'all.
Bye, guys.